आप अपने ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन की बात करें, मेरी शादी को छोड़ें. See, this is what I said. You guys will talk about other things more, but what is the point? You will not. Yes. So मैं बोलूँ आपकी story.
नहीं, I'll come to it. So far so good. I think in a small time explaining what 1 month has been would be tough, but this program has definitely changed my life. I never thought I'll be like this, the person who never got about time, had never had any schedule. Maybe the worst lifestyle I was living, right? Today I have a schedule, I'm eating good, I'm working out. So, and today 4 week has been completed. I had a target of around 8 kgs to lose and just did my BC and I've lost around 7.9 kgs. So I think I'm going on the right path or direction given by Kaizen. Thank you.
Have you ever lost 8 kgs in life? Apart from gaining, have you lost it?
Just put on, not 11 lost. First time I lost.
Huh. Okay, so then there is no thing that you are doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing.
Yes.
It is showing.
Yes.
Right. Well done. Good job. And Saurabh came all the way from India. He's staying here. He's working from here, and that is a beautiful thing. And other thing is that he is very. See, anyone who does that much sacrifice, it means first of all very eager to get results. Second is belief is zero that he can get results. So both the things, then only people come to me, and then only and it becomes very difficult for me to actually give results, because to tell someone to lose 8 kgs in the first month, for 1 month is not done yet, but and then because it can scare people also. So yes, it does scare people, but when I hold that hand and then move with them, this is what happens. So I always question myself, which I know is not true, but I still do, that am I giving enough? And the answer always I get, not yet. It's not enough yet. And I think, so I find somehow, somewhere, so it's like, if you cannot give this way, give this way. If you cannot give this way, if this is enough and this is enough, give this way. So somewhere, somehow, I try to think in that, the 3D thought process, that how can you give in different direction where it is going to help. So what we are doing right now is also one of those helping practices, that yes, there are some people who don't have the desired results, and there are many people who who achieved more than their expectations. But at least you will know now, what the main point is not that what he has achieved. Now tell me about your routine, Saurabh, and how much did you follow, what all you did right and wrong. That's the main point, because those who did not achieve, they should know that why this person has lost 8 kgs, what he did.
Honestly, with the workout, I didn't compromise on anything. I did it out right on time and the way it was asked. And one thing, Yasir had two things he had told me very clearly. Diet mein kuch compromise mat karna. So I didn't even add a pinch of salt in my meal. Whatever I got from TYF, I had it. And the only thing where I was missing was my recovery, my sleep. And that was something I started working on last week. And that is a big reason I have reached at this weight loss. Otherwise, if I would have not focused on my recovery, I would not have. I might have been on the same figure what I was on last week. Because if you might have seen, Yasir shot a video of mine and posted on Instagram. Because that was 4th or 5th day. Then I got annoyed and paranoid कि ये कम क्यों नहीं हो रहा. Then he told me about the recovery. Galip told me about the sleep part, which is very important. So yeah, we need to focus on sleep. I think that is the most important part, no matter what, and then only you will have the results.
Good. Thank you.
I think for me, my journey is not 1 month old, it is 7 months old. When I started started coming out of denial in December. Like you all are aware, I started off with a weight of 125 kilos. I think that's the weight of maybe 2-3 YK people, actually more YKs. I was living a lifestyle which was driven as per convenience. Convenience around my work routine, convenience around my mood, especially my relation with food, was totally dependent on my mood. Like if I was angry, I was sad, I was happy, whatever it was, known food was the resort. A red sauce pasta was the resort to anything that was happening in my life. And sleep, I don't think I used to even consider. I used to go up to bed at 10:30, 11, with my dinner being at 10 o'clock or 9, 9:30. And soon after dinner, I used to hit the bed. Work used to be at 8 a.m. and I used to wake up at 7:15, 7:20. That to my mom coming and being like, wake up, you have to go to work. And yeah, I think just being comfortable wearing clothes in the size ranges of 18, 20, that soon was going to 22 sizes, US size, and just a very unhealthy lifestyle, not happy about anything, always complaining that why I have to face these things or why I am not getting enough in life. Cut short to me meeting acid, I think a lot of things got sorted. First things first, I joined between the ongoing Kaizen that was happening in October. So he told me, look, I don't expect a single kilo drop from you. All I expect you is to just be consistent, just follow the routine, just do the discipline. And I did that. And I did see some loss. But what completely changed for me was when my first Kaizen started. I think a lot of acceptance happened for me that yes, this is me, and it's okay that I was living a life this way. He beautifully designed a routine that just fixed so well with me. I didn't compromise on my sleep, I didn't compromise on my food. The first time I think I probably didn't do anything other than that Yasser asked me. When I saw very good results, uh, I as a person changed. I had less mood swings and I felt happy with whatever I had. Little more, whatever I have is what I have, and I made most out of it. How 3 Kaizens were different from me, no 2 Kaizens or no any Kaizen was the same. The first Kaizen was with me accepting myself that yes, this is it. Yes, it was highly weight loss driven. My only focus used to be weight loss in the first Kaizen. The second Kaizen, by the time we moved towards transition towards the second one, I realized, okay, this is a mind thing. It is no more that, okay, every Monday I see my DC and I get happy about it. I became more mindful towards things like meditation, journaling. I used to not pay much attention to that, but writing down my thoughts and going back and reading those thoughts and matching that with the really keeps you alive. Uh, I think towards the third Kaizen, I'm just liking to live this way, and I don't see my life without following the routine. Like even in my first Kaizen, I used to bunk sessions and be like, okay, I'll come in the evening, or I really have back pain, I will not come. I think from the second Kaizen to this one, touch wood by God's grace, I don't miss sessions. I don't like to not come to the gym in the morning. So this has become a part of me now, and I think this is the best life. I don't know if there's anything else because I've lived it, I've seen it, and it makes me feel happier. And I'm really grateful to you.
थैंक यू. आपने पॉइंट की बात नहीं बताई कि आपको रिजल्ट जो मिले हैं वो क्या फॉलो करके मिले. That is the, because see, this is the exercise. This is not just a storytelling. This is the exercise, and here, because there are some people who are not getting results, so I want you tell them 10,000 times, and then I will tell them 100,000 times that what they should do. so that they can start doing it and stop living in denial and stop thinking that just because they can throw money, they can get results. It will not happen. And if you want to throw money, please give me more. Why you want it like, why you want to give like this? If you are taking this as a filter of saying that, oh, I have worked very hard and I am very busy, and that hard work and that busyness to throw money like this is not acceptable. Maybe it is acceptable for you because since you can say it's my money, my life, I can do whatever I want, but I cannot do haram, right? That's why either you say 10,000 times, then I will say 100,000 times. And I will keep repeating the same thing. So tell them what all you did to the point precisely. How many kgs have you lost?
41.
41 kgs in 7 months. सिंपल, यही सुनना था सबको बस. अभी उनमें जो लोग नहीं कर रहे हैं, अभी एकदम से हम भी लैम्बोर्गिनी बेच दो, अपनी घर बेच दो, शायद आ जाए, लेकिन नहीं आने वाला. ऐसे ये बेवकूफ़ी करने से तो नहीं आने वाला. Because this size is the outcome of the way you have lived, and the sensibility and that mindfulness is required to achieve this kind of results. 41? More than 41 kgs she has lost in 7 months, just very basic. It is the most basic way. I don't know, you must have tried like different things and different style, everything, and this is the most basic you are doing now.
So quickly I'll cover points.
Yeah.
Like you've asked me. I don't listen to anyone else other than Yasser. I mean, I give a ear to everyone, but finally I go and validate my points with him. If he's told me I have to drink 7 liters water, I will drink 7 liters. I will not act smart and drink 8 or 6. So following Yasser is the most important thing. There needs to be no friction there. I think with my food, I have been very careful, very cautious. I used to only stick to my 3 meals that I used to get, and with a snack. My sleep was very important. There are still days, in fact, in this Kaizen room where I went to him and I complained to him that what is this? My weight is just not moving. And I can show you all the WhatsApp message. I've sent him paragraphs that Yasser, there's something wrong with my mind. I don't know. Help me. What is it? It's the Mercury retrograde. I don't know. Please. He did not read those messages for sure. I know he does not read long messages. So he just wrote a 3-word sentence. Fix your sleep.
So I read the first word and then I read the last. And I know the context. I know what you're talking about. I don't need to read the whole book. And then I reply. There is no, see, it's like, good morning, Yasser. Sorry, I'm late because this, and I will reach at this time. So for me, you're late and you will reach at this time matters. Why? I don't care. Because that is your problem. You don't need to explain, and just short to the point.
Yeah, so I went out to sleep immediately the same day that we had a conversation. And it did help me that I've never seen like weight loss of 2.5 kilos in a week. So there were weeks where I was not losing 100 grams, and then the next week I can show you my week with a slight drop like that. So sleep is also very important. We tend to compromise on it. We be like the evening hours are for family, so we be like, okay, let's just indulge 1 more hour. But that really disturbs because your body needs to repair. I think water, another thing that we miss out on, 4 liters is what is my target. So basically, if he's telling you to do 5 things, you don't do 4.5, or you don't do 3.5, or you don't even do 6. He's asked you, you do what he's asked you. And that has really helped me. And even till date, because I do it now with my family members as well, I'm learning with them. And I'm relearning the points that I had missed out in the 2 months. So I think just be obedient, just be disciplined, just be that good. Imagine this is a school, and just be that good student who follows this teacher. And this is for your good, and it will really help. It has helped me. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much. Haji? दे दे इनको.
Sorry about that. I forgot to tell you one thing. The reason why I came here, because it was my sugar levels that had really gone high. High means almost touching 400 post meals and around 300 before meals. If somebody has the idea of sugar levels, right? Today is hardly just not even a month actually.
Yeah.
I am on borderline now, and I am sure, I think by mid of September or end of September, I'll probably get rid of the diabetes I have.
Yes.
So it was post-COVID 2021 while I was in the hospital. The sugar had been detected, and it's since then till I came here, it's almost every month I go to the doctor. तो आई वॉज जस्ट थिंकिंग कि मैं वहाँ हर महीने डॉक्टर के पास जा रहा था, आना इनके पास था, एक महीने में काम हो गया, वहाँ 2 साल से नहीं हुआ. सो देर इज समथिंग what he is saying and we should do, and I don't think we should doubt it or think anything about it. मैंने एक चीज़ पे डाउट किया, कल मुझे गाली पड़ी, और मैं दिखाऊंगा जब आपके वो 5 मिनट फ़ोन चलाए, मेरा स्ट्रेस मीटर हाई था.
अच्छा, आप बताएं डाउट क्या था पहले.
बताओ.
हाँ बताइए बताइए, आपने क्या सीखा और बताएं उनको.
So I had a very big misconception about supplements. यार ये supplement तो can I be very...
अच्छा, इन्होंने he told me कि the people who are unable to give result, वो supplement पकड़ा देते हैं कि इससे result आ जाएगा. तो ऐसे like this is the not just a misconception, ये तो कुछ और ही बोल रहा है, इसकी understanding ही कुछ और है. So I said, then what did I say? No, tell them.
So I just asked him कि यार I have this misconception, मतलब I have this not sorry misconception इन्होंने बताया है. I have this thing in my mind कि यार ये this is not right. I think I should do it without this. So Yasir being Yasir, how can you ask it? He told me, no, you go and write an essay or on every supplement that I've given to you.
I asked him to do the research on every supplement, the do's and don'ts and the side effects and the benefits of the supplement. Full. Then yesterday,
I did that.
Yeah.
And I made a page for every supplement that he'd asked me to take. Now, my bad, why I asked him, because one page was pros and other was cons. Cons तो मुझे कुछ मिले ही नहीं except headache, something like that. तो मैंने कहा ये तो वैसे ही नहीं होती. I submitted it to him 2 days back. Yesterday he must have realized कि उन्होंने देख के मुझे कॉल किया. Clearly मेरी. So sorry, I won't know.
No, my point was that if it is either you say, you explain, but see, when you talk, I don't know about you guys, but when you talk to me, I need logic in that. हाँ, मुझे supplements नहीं लेना कि मेरी kidney में problem है, ठीक है, I understand. मुझे supplements नहीं लेना कि मुझे ये suit नहीं करता है, कुछ मुझे reaction होता है इसका, I understand. बट मुझे सप्लीमेंट नहीं लेना बिकॉज जहाँ पे लोगों को रिजल्ट नहीं मिलता वहाँ पर लोगों को सप्लीमेंट्स दिए जाते हैं. तो मैं किससे पूछूँ अब जाके किसको रिजल्ट नहीं मिला और किसने सप्लीमेंट दिए किसको कहाँ. सो यू हैव जस्ट थ्रोन अ बॉल विदाउट अ ग्रेविटी. अब मैं उस बॉल के पीछे जा रहा हूँ. वाई? सो यू से so and so took supplements and he died. Okay, it's a very big concern. I need to know who took supplements and where he died. What else he was taking at the same time? Was he consuming alcohol? Was he taking other drugs? What happened at that time? So I need to know the details of it. But you said something, maybe your concern is right. This concern is very common and this can be right. It's not a problem. But जो इन्होंने उसमें align करा था जो story को, वो that was not right at all. First of all, you're living in dark and you're throwing that dark on me also and asking me to believe that. That's why I did what I did. Okay, we have less time, so we need to keep these answers short. Yes, Nidhi.
Hi, good morning, everyone. So, I think I joined TYB about 3 months ago, and I wasn't inclined to joining Kaizen, to be very honest. I was quite okay with my weight. I didn't really think I needed to focus on weight loss or anything, but I enjoyed the drive. I used to enjoy seeing people doing their workouts and things like that. And of course, when I met Yasir, he said, "No, you should join Kaizen." Um, when I did my BCA, of course, my body fat was very high, and that kind of surprised me in the beginning that it had shot up to that much. I have to say the first month, along with being very exciting and challenging, has been a bit, difficult in the sense of balancing everything for myself, which is home, a joint family, making the time to come here, putting your mind and thought to it, giving yourself a cut-off time and saying, oh shit, it's 9 o'clock and I need to run back, and I need to sleep. Along with that, there were challenges like I had to do a presentation for work the next day, and I kept saying it's 9:30 and I haven't gone to sleep. I need to sleep, So I was kind of facing those challenges. But the month has been fabulous. The sessions have been great. I have never been a gym person. I have always done yoga or Pilates or things like that, a sport. And it was just over the summer break. I said, oh, let me start. With my age, a woman needs to start doing weight training. I've been told that many times, but I didn't feel that I wanted that kind of muscle kind of thing or whatever, So I was not ready for it. And I have been to gyms before where I would go and then just give up, like 2 weeks, 10 days, maximum 20 sessions, and I'd be like, okay, this is not for me. I'm not enjoying it. There was no anchor to pull me down to say like, oh my God, this is really exciting. And I joined TYB. I said, okay, I asked everyone at home, I said, do you think I should join Kaizen? And everyone was like, no, please just do a gym routine. See if you like it. If it excites you, continue. If it doesn't, then just do your gym and you're done with your... I said, okay. And 34 sessions, I taken the package for the 50 sessions. 34 sessions, I didn't see myself giving any excuses to not come to the gym, or that I wasn't well, or my kids were leaving for uni and I need to be there and I need to go out for dinner. I kind of saw myself doing my routine and I felt excited about it. Obviously, the main drive for me was also Yasir, because when you go to any gym, I haven't felt someone lead me by example. I see Yasir working out every day, doing the same routine I do. So for me, that is a great pull. I feel like I've seen him do the burpees, or I've seen him do the things which I'm doing, and for me that for me was really exciting. And I think that continues to lead me on. I really, I think the 1 month has been exciting. I have not, I don't think I've kind of...
You have lost the body weight and the fat percentage as well in this
yes,
quite a lot.
Yes, the 34 sessions I did, I was kind of, not really achieving. But I think since I've joined, I have lost about 2.5% body fat.
Yeah.
Which for me, with my...
At the age of, what's your age?
50.
50. At the age of 50, how old are your kids?
I have an elder son at 22 and a younger one at 19.
Imagine.
At uni, both of them.
Yeah,
and,
that is beautiful, because in this age, I mean, who cares if they train? I mean, this is something which yesterday she was brought jump burpees, and if I will tell you guys, 22 years of my fitness career, if anything I hated to train myself was just burpees, forget about the jump burpees. But then I made a mistake. What mistake I made? I put it in one of my clients' program, because I thought like to increase the intensity. When I saw that client doing it, it hurt me, that how I don't do it when I'm asking other people to do it. And now when I do it, it's not just 20 meters or 40 meters, it go up to 100 meters. And inshallah, maybe I'll set a record of doing 1,000 meters. So that is something which when I ask someone to do it, it hurts me. That's how I cannot do it, and who gave me this permission? Why am I privileged to ask people to do something when I myself don't do it? And literally, I was just avoiding. I was not doing because it was something I did not need. No, it's because that burpee is not just for you to lose weight. It's a full body workout, and it is it's mentally, it's not more than physical, it's a mental challenge, right? And yesterday she was doing it and I was just looking at her. Remember we were working out, she was doing it, and I was just looking at her and I was just appreciating and praising her so much and admiring her, because in this age, I mean, you have knee pain, you have elbow pain, you have shoulder pain, back pain, unable to do this, unable to do that, and she was doing broad gym burpees. So well done. Thank you. You're inspiring. Yes, here. Yeah. Yoga teacher? Arey wah.
Good morning, everyone. It's my very first time to join a gym because all these years I was made to believe by everyone that I love it's not for me. One fine day when the third Kaizen was starting for Manisha, she just gets up and she's like, I'm registering you no matter what, you're going. And she speaks on my behalf, she does everything on my behalf, and I'm left with no option but to come. First day when I met Yasser, I hated myself, I hated the place, and even when I got out, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. You know, you deal with Yasser, you tell him whatever you want, I will not do it. First day of my session, I saw myself, I'm nothing. With any workout that I was asked to do, I was not able to do it, getting tired and angry. Fast forward, it's my fourth week. I feel I'm so mindful about most of the things in my life. I have brought the attention to myself, to my body, to my mind. I make sure that I'm drinking water. I make sure I'm sleeping on time. And the days I don't do anything, I have a very difficult teacher, more difficult than Yasser, at home, which is Manisha. Her standard line to me is, if your brain is rotten, don't rotten my brain. So fix your life. I'm grateful to Yasser, I'm grateful to TYB, and I'm very, very grateful to Manisha for making this decision on my behalf, for paying on my behalf, for forcing me on my behalf. Thank you.
Well done. Yes, Nada.
Good morning, everyone. So,
Just little up. Yeah.
I think joining TYB was like one of my prayers, which got answered. I always wanted a gym that like I can go early. I'm a morning person. I love working out in the morning. So I wanted to find a gym that I can go. Well, as Manisha said, and she said, don't say a gym, it's a transformation like journey. So I wanted to go like early morning to a place when I see it's alive and all the people are working out, and that gives me motivation. So I found this place and I'm thankful to God that I found this place, and I needed the change and I needed the help. So even that, I'm thankful that Allah has put like Yasser in the path of my life to help me to reach my goal, which like every morning that I come here in the car, I'm just saying like, I get out from home like 4:30, so I'm like, God, thank you for like giving me this opportunity to come here, for putting Yasser in my life to help me to reach my goal. So I am a morning person, so instead of waking up at 6, I wake up at 4 now, and I love it. I love working out. I really love working out. I don't miss my sessions. So I'm just working on my sleep more and drinking water, and I want to be a strongest girl that can lift heavy in my age, and I will reach that. I
You
will
will.
reach that. And I never like to be skinny girl. I want a girl to be lean and with like muscles. Who like whoever like tell me who lifts heavy, like girls should not lift heavy and this. I don't care. I want to lift heavy and I will lift heavy.
Inshallah, you will.
And I like being strong. So this 1 month, I feel like I'm getting more strong. And like for me, because I had a little bit pain on my wrist, I couldn't do push-up. So now I'm doing push-ups like easily. For me, that is achievement. And every session, every set that I can lift heavier, for me that is achievement. Like when I do, so then my trainer is like, you are doing it without any struggle. We'll just give you more weight. Like, and that for me is like, okay, this week I'm doing better and I'm getting stronger and I'm getting stronger. So I'm happy, I'm so happy with it, I'm grateful. So just following the routine. I have to work more on my drinking water and my sleep, and I think I'll reach my goal, and everyone else, I think they should do the same. Thank you.
Thank you. There is the, small mic. Yes, thank you.
I don't know how this works. My goal isn't to lose weight. My goal is to build weight, build more cardiovascular system. Because well, since I've hit my 30 mark, I'm feeling a bit more sick, or I'm getting a bit more sick, and I clearly remember overeat. I couldn't go out anywhere just because I was so sick. My neurologist said that you need to do what you are told to do during the Kaizen program. You need to get your sunlight, you need to exercise light, you need to drink water, and you need to eat food. And if you can't, then we need to go on a much more severe program just to get your health back in shape. And I'm already on a medicine that is quite strong, which tends to damage everything else, but so far it hasn't caused any damage. And the next step sounded very scary, so I thought that I need to take my health more seriously. Gym isn't just about working out, it's about making sure you're living a very healthy lifestyle. And I'm grateful that this program, this area, and everybody over here is aligned to that central mission that we need to be a healthier version of ourselves than what we were yesterday. So that's why I'm here, and I never paid attention to my food. I used to skip a lot of meals. I used to eat one meal before I went to the office, and one meal as soon as I came back from the office. And I used to rely on coffee a lot. Now I'm paying attention to my meals. I'm eating as much as the program says, which is a surprise to me. And I'm drinking 4 liters of water, which is another surprise to me. I used to skip water like, it's on the side. I don't want to run to the bathroom, but anyway. That's all sorted and 1 month down, and I feel amazing. Like, my mood's amazing. I don't have those headaches and migraines, those crazy versions of it. And my neurologist is surprised. He's like, I don't want to see you here, but you're actually not going to come here because of the path you've gone on. What I'm working on now and what I need to work on more is sleep. Sleep is so important, so crucial to recovery, and so crucial to mood. I've noticed whenever I sleep well, my recovery is in the green region, and whenever I don't sleep well, my recovery is like in the red and yellow region. So that's another goal that I need to achieve during Kaizen.
Indeed. Good job. Well done.
Good morning, everyone. All right, so Kaizen is basically a birthday gift to myself. I turned 39 in July, and that's when I realized that this is the time. I'll be 40 next year, and before I turn 40, I need to bring some changes in my life. And that was not just for the body, but also for my mind, because my mind was literally messed up. I'm a person who is driven by emotions and feelings. So if I feel like doing something, I'll do it. If I don't feel like, I won't do it. And nothing can change that. I mean, no person can really tell me that you have to do it and I'll do it. I don't take orders in life. So I was following like TYB and the transformations, and I just felt that the only person who can actually, make me do things is probably Yasser, because he's strict. And probably I go and follow people who are strict because that's how I was raised. My dad was really strict. So I'm used to following people who are strict. Anyways, so in this Kaizen, one thing which I never realized was that I used to take only 3 or 2.5 hours of sleep in the night. I used to sleep at 12, 1. And then it eventually went to like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I was addicted to social media. So I would just be on my phone all night and not realize, and the night would just go away. And the first time I wore hoop is when I realized that, oh my God, I never took 6 hours of sleep. And probably after 6, 7, 8 years in my life was the first time in Kaizen that I started sleeping on time and had more than 5 or 6 hours of sleep. So that was my first achievement. I keep talking about it, and my mom really is so happy with it that I'm so happy that you're sleeping on time. That was something that they used to tell me like every single day, that you need to sleep on time, and I didn't used to. The other thing is that I used to skip meals at work, especially lunch. So I realized how important it is for me to, take food on time. So this is another change that has come. I'm more mindful about my food. Water intake, the first time that I was meeting Dicey and she asked me, how much water do you drink? And I was like, probably 1 glass in a day. Imagine. And now it's 4 liters. So that's a change. The other thing is I used to get up in the morning because of prayers, and I had this in mind. Okay, I'll go to the gym, and I was like, no, let's sleep. And now I get up, and I don't know, my body is moving, going towards the car, and I'm at the gym, and it just, I just don't understand how that happens. That your mindset changes in a way that you don't have to put effort. It's like it's automatically happening. After you follow it for like 15, 20 days, everything automatically gets into the routine. And the first time I did my BCA after a week, it was like magic. You don't expect it. You'll be like, okay, probably there'll be some change. And when you see the change in numbers and the numbers moving, it's like it's magic. The magic has just happened with very simple things that we don't do in our life, right? So I think that what I've learned so far is that being more mindful. We do things in life, but we don't know the correct way of doing it. And I think Yasser has designed an amazing thing, which is so simple. Earlier in the beginning, it was overwhelming to see, oh my God, so many things I have to do. And I literally had to see every day what all I'm supposed to do. But now everything has fallen into place, and you by default, do all of those things. The other thing just recently was very cute that happened. I shared it with Yasser as well. I went to a park for the meditation in the morning. That's what I do. When I go home, we have a park there. I was sitting there, and there was a cat, and it just came on my lap first and then got on the table, and where I was meditating, it just sat with me. It felt so good. There's something so simple in nature, but it makes you feel so good, and I think that we need to connect more with the surroundings rather than, just being in a bubble. So I think Kaizen also brings you out of that bubble that you're usually in. Thanks.
Thank you. By the way, how many percentage of body
So
fat
I
you
was
lost?
like 37, and now I'm 37 down, but I don't believe. I'm like, really? And I'm 2.5 kgs down in the weight, and I've also put on some muscle.
Well done. Good job.
Good morning, everyone. So I actually joined TYB in June, and it's been 2.5 months almost. And I always was not focusing on sleep. I used to sleep at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and sometimes I didn't even used to sleep the whole night. I used to sleep after 48 hours.
Wow.
So I used to skip water. I used to take caffeine as much as I can. Sometimes I used to take 10 cups of coffee. And obviously it impacted the sleep. I never focused on my meals, never had breakfast, never had dinner. And I used to think that if I have these meals, then my weight will increase. But since the time I've joined TYB, it's the opposite now. I'm taking all 3 meals with the snacks. I'm taking water. I'm sleeping on time. And since the time I've joined TYB, I have lost 10 plus kgs. And almost 8% of the fat has been lost. So it's definitely a big change. My clothes were so tight in May that I was thinking that I have to make new clothes now. But alhamdulillah, those clothes are loose now. So
Just alter them.
for that.
You're going to alter all your clothes now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah, we should actually connect with some tailor. Please connect me with anyone who knows. We should have like every week we should have the measurements over here. One person can come, measure, and send. These are the new clothes.
Even the shoes have become loose, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
that
the
we
shoes are
cannot
becoming
fix.
loose, but the shoes are becoming loose. So yeah, that has been part of the journey. And I'll tell you one more thing regarding my medical reports. When I joined TYV, they asked me to do the medical test. I was in pre-diabetes range. My cholesterol was above 290. My vitamin D was 6. Right now, it's 38.
Wow.
I'm not pre-diabetic. It's 5 now, HB1AC, and my cholesterols are in normal levels. Alhamdulillah.
Amazing. Well done. Keep it up.
Thank you.
My journey in Kaizen, I started from Jan. I did my first Kaizen in Jan. And the first Kaizen, I lost around 23 kgs. And I lost around 8% of body fat. Then I took a break. That was I wanted to see that I can do it myself. So
Then what you did by yourself?
I put on like 2 kgs. Because of the first Kaizen, I was controlled. Like I controlled myself,
Yeah.
and I did not lose
Bashar,
any
you didn't
body
put on
fat.
5, you put on I think 5 kgs, not 2 kgs. 117 to 122.
Then I again got it back. So, so I did TYB, and then I was much more calm. But because of the Kaizen, I controlled my,
Yeah.
I could control my weight. Otherwise, in that
It would have
3
gone,
months,
yeah.
it would have gone up above maybe 10. I don't know. But still, little dose of Yasir Bhai every time in the TYB also helped me to control myself. Then I said I want to get to a target of 2 digits. So the first Kaizen I was 142 kgs when I started, and I came down to 117. Then again I went up to 121 when I started with this Kaizen, and now
Okay, 122 it was, then you drop 1 more kg and you're
yeah.
okay.
So I
Right.
came to 121.
Just to be
And
precise.
And after joining this Kaizen, I was on the same day when I joined the Kaizen, I started my holiday. And I went on a cruise. And you could see so much of food everywhere, 24/7 you have to eat. But that was that was the best part, that I started Kaizen on the same day. I lost around 4 kgs when I came back from holiday. This was the first time.
And that was the best thing you have done
Yeah.
since you have started, because that's the most difficult thing.
Because when I travel, even in the first Kaizen, I used to go out of the schedule, and the weights did not, I did not lose any weight on that traveling time. I used to travel a lot, unnecessary travel, which I think, which I was like, no, I have to go for this work. After joining the Kaizen, I said, no, first priority is my health. And I did not travel. And the work did not get affected, even it got better. So I came to know that unnecessary travel is not important. If you want to get something, you can get it without traveling as well. When I came back after 2 weeks from third Kaizen, my fat loss, I had lost around 3% of body fat and about 5 kgs of weight after I came back from holiday. And in total, I have lost around 12 kgs of body fat. I was 141. Now I am 29% of
Yeah.
body fat.
Well done.
And the weight is 115 now.
142 to 115.
Yeah.
Very good.
So this has changed. And actually, I have been kind of inspiration for all my family. Everybody is coming to the gym now in the morning. Nobody used to wake up. What they are eating now, they are much more cautious.
Even in Bombay, huh?
Yeah, everybody in my community and everybody started going to the gym. They said, "What are you doing? We have to go to the gym and work out." And now we have kind of a group in Whoop that who is doing good workout. Now he is up, he is down in the strain, and we talk about healthy things. The food has completely changed my family. The waking up on time, coming to the gym in the morning. So I see most of the people coming to the gym in my family now, and it has changed the way the life has been. TYB is not only the gym; it's like a kind of a university for me. So when you have workout, you focus on your workout and routine, And then when you are at cafe, you are sitting with friends, talking about chatting. It's like you feel like spending more time and staying in the gym. So you meet more people, you talk to them, and it's a kind of a university, I say. And you feel that, no, I want to go tomorrow. There is something new.
Yeah.
This Kaizen has been tough compared to the first Kaizen. The workout has been more rigorous for me now. It's still, because it's just been 2 weeks. I have adapted because I was in the routine of working out. Uh, the other day, Shazib Bhai was asking me how could I do the assault in 18 minutes.
In how much time?
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
Yeah. And I said it's been continuous improvement in my physique.
Yeah.
The weight now is slow compared to the first Kaizen, the weight loss, but I can feel my
Body is
changing.
getting stronger, yeah.
My clothes are fitting me very well. My shape is better from the first. What I have lost around 5 sizes
Wow.
in my t-shirts, and waist around 6 inches overall. So it has changed overall my complete lifestyle, and hope I continue to go on this journey
You will.
and see myself in the best shape of my life.
Good. If you will not, we will show you this video. That this is all you have said, and we'll post it also. So you will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well done.
Hi, morning. So my journey's been a little bit different to most of you. So I've always worked out my whole life, pretty much since a child. I used to play professional tennis back in the UK, and I was pretty fit throughout my teens and 20s, and then I think the point where I started having kids was the point where I gained weight, and I started finding it difficult to lose weight. My biggest eye-opener with Kaizen, and so I've known Yasser quite a few years now, but the Kaizen program has made me lose, like, it doesn't sound like a lot, 5 to 6 kgs of weight, but I've tried to lose that 5 to 6 kgs of weight for many, many years. I was hovering, and I think because I had that kind of programming in my mind that, oh yeah, it's all right, I'll work out, it'll be fine. I had zero discipline, and then when I joined the program and I was following a very strict routine, the weight started falling off, and things like sleep, meditation, journaling, I never thought about that at all. I just thought it was all about food and training and it'll be okay. So this has been a real great journey. And the weight that I've lost, I've managed to keep it off, which is good for me, because I'd normally lose a few kilos and then put on a few and do that for many years. So I think, yeah, it's been great, and I'm just looking forward to now pushing a bit further.
Well done.
Short, thank you.
Talib.
So I won't take long. I won't do a long speech to allow everybody else to speak. But I've been here in TYB for 7 months now. So I'm the male version of Manisha. So 7 months, 41 kgs as well. Thank you. Joining TYB, in my opinion, is like joining commando, okay, in the army. You have your general, and orders are orders. So if you go and say to yourself, whatever the general is saying, I cannot think of, I cannot negotiate, and I cannot take my own decision about. Just do it. That's the mentality that I have used during these 7 months. Simple. He's the general, he gives orders, orders are orders. You're not here to like them, judge them, assess them, or negotiate them. So that's the first learning. The second learning, and this confirms the concept, is that yes, it's called TYB, but actually it's transforming your life, not your body. And accordingly, you are becoming every day, the more you lose weight, a new person. Stay grounded. Remember that you still have a long journey. And I sent a message to Yasser that day. I said, good morning, Mr. Yasser. My name is Ghalib. Today is my first day at TYB. Again, just a bit like Manisha is doing, we know that Yasser is engaged in so many other things, but writing it is also for you to commit to that component. So for me, nice to meet you all. This is my first day today. I'm starting today. I have 20 kgs yet to finish, and we will do it together. That's what I keep on reminding myself in order to stay grounded and reach out my target, which is on 30th of December 2024. So having this, what I keep in my phone, this shape. And why I do this? Just to remind myself day after day that whatever I'm seeing, this new person in the mirror, is very far away. And I will ask as well, with the help of permission of Yasser, help of Gokul and Sultan, to have another version once I reach this, so that I have another goal after the 30th of December. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. If I talk about my goal, it's very easy of this session. So, but ever since starting this program, which is, am I the first YK's way to speak?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
It's been good in terms of results. I have lost 5 kilos and 3% body fat. Unlike Bashar, I started the program after my travel, so I did whatever I had to do and then I joined the program. But most importantly for me, I think my biggest achievement in the last 3.5 weeks has been that I slept for 8 hours. And sleep has been a very big issue for me, and I really appreciate Yasser, who hasn't missed a day in asking me, did you sleep, how many hours did you sleep, and keep reinforcing that, and I really appreciate it, because with each passing day, I'm getting closer to the 7-8 hour mark, and it feels really good, and it feels right. I feel like I can train better and do so much more. For those of you who may not know what's happening on our YK's way, well, the training is, I would say, much more sincere and intense. I'm noticing differences in my body that I haven't seen, and it is, in my journey over the course of the last 4 years, be it you say the 40 kilos in 7 months, I've always got it very fast, you know, and that's why I've also been a little granted with it. I've lost it also fast, you know, you guys have seen me yo-yo my weight, but I feel like this 6-month journey that we're all on will teach me, I'm a very impatient person, patience in a very nice and calm way, and that's why I keep telling myself that slow and steady will win the race. And completely echoing Ghalib's sentiment of following Yasser, because the first 3 months of the year, which is my first Kaizen, I followed everything. I hit my goal, I was the hottest self, everything was great. The next 3 months I did Kaizen, but I didn't follow him, I did whatever I wanted. You don't want to know what I landed up with. And again, it's been 3.5 weeks, I'm doing everything as he asks, and I'm seeing the right results. So thank you.
Oh, I didn't realize this one. Sorry. Hi, good morning, everyone. So this is my second Kaizen. I would say my results so far have not been the best in the last 4 weeks. I'm still almost just like about 1.1 kg down from the last Kaizen where I stopped. There are things which I'm following, but there is a lot of space for improvement. Like my sleep pattern can be improved much better. It can be made much better. Even my food, sometimes when I'm traveling and all, I'm not so focused and not following to the point, which I need to improve. So there are a lot of improvements I would say I have to make. Everybody's talking about what they've done well. I want to speak about what I have not done well. However, the program has helped me to be grounded, because I've been staying like on my own for last 7-8 years, moving countries and cities. And when you stay on your own, sometimes you lose self control because there's nobody watching you. You are able to do whatever you want to do. So with this program, my self control and being like confining myself when even when nobody is watching is what is helping me improve daily. So thanks to Yasir to show us all the way to how to do this and how to be more mentally strong to achieve that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So it's very important that you guys know what the people say. As I said, like, I know what I'm doing and I will do that only, right? It will not change ever. Forget it. So don't show me your face if you want to change me, because it's not going to happen. But what can happen, the people who are also benefiting from this, once they talk about it, you start believing, since you believe in the marketing, right? Since you believe when someone else is not saying it, you will not do it. I'm not saying it. You are the ones. Tell me one thing which you have not seen anywhere in any ad, anywhere, no one ever spoke about it. So at least I'm doing something good. So that's why I want these ambassadors right now, I would call them, all these people who are getting results must speak and make people believe, let people be more aware, because in the end, I will do the same thing with one person and I will do the same thing with 1 million people, right? I've been doing this. I mean, Niggi is there, Sophie is there. There are many people who know me since like my old days. I've been doing the same thing. Nothing has changed in that. It's just that time I was doing with few people. Now I am doing with more people. So I've been doing the same thing in India also, and I'm doing the same thing in Dubai also. Wherever I go is the same. Because if it is not the same, it cannot be this strong conviction the way I have. And as I said, when I ask myself that what more I can do, what more can I add in the program? I mean, is it enough? And the answer is never that yes, it is enough. Answer is because why? It is connected to my heartbeat. Until my heart is beating, it's not enough. So it will never be enough. I have to just find more ways to give more. Yes, sometimes we have 24 hours and I'm just one person. How much can I do and how much can I think? But you guys can do it, then do it. Because you are also giving the same thing. I'm asking you to give the same thing what I'm giving you. It's the same thing. So give more. If we will give more, we all will give more. This is what will happen. Imagine someone like Bashar, Manisha, Ghalib, Niggi. Imagine, just imagine, if you see this everywhere, in every community, every society, in every household, do you know what will happen to them? Look at here, 1, 2, 3, 3 family members right here sitting. All of you are sitting. Do you know what will happen? Just imagine. And everything what you are going to teach your kids, what you're trying to teach your kids and your family members, this is what they need to learn. This very first thing, they learn self-respect. Very first thing. And that is the most important thing in life. Self-respect. Never to be compromised. And that starts with your own self. I've been sending you the journals, right? That start when you start respecting yourself. Not the other person doesn't need to tell you they respect you or no. That's the most important thing. Second thing, what they learn, discipline. Because self-respect is for you, discipline is for you, but it gives to other people from your discipline. So the third thing, patience and consistency. Consistency comes only when you have patience. And you can never achieve anything in life without being patient. Anything. You require patience in everything, from your business to your relationship to your results, your body, everything. Everywhere you required patience. And tell me, am I teaching anything wrong in this? Didn't your parents also told you the same thing? And you are also telling the same thing to your kids? But it will not happen if you are just telling or making one reel or sharing something or forwarding something or telling your kids and you are not following. It's not going to happen. This is what you need to do when you actually put efforts and give. Ask yourself, are you giving enough? Because many people say, I do a lot. If you ask me, I don't. Then ask yourself if you're doing a lot. And if the answer is yes, okay, good. Then never complain in your life about anything. If you do, it means you're not. Because the person who is giving never complains. There is no complaint. Because you're too busy giving, you keep finding ways how to give more, there is never complaint. And the person who is not giving, who is taking, always complain. They will always have, you give them the moon, they will say like, did you see those stars? Why did you leave them? You give them the stars, I was happy in the world. Now I have to go out because they are so big, I have to go out of the world now because they cannot fit in this world. What is this? You are spoiling my life. These are the people who are ungrateful. These are the people who will never stop asking for more. And if you are a giver, do not never think, this is sometimes I think, I'll be very honest with you, yaar, I'm giving so much, I'm tired. Many times, I would not say sometimes, but you know how I convince? If I'm giving, just find more ways to give more. Then there is never a problem. If you are a giver, just find more ways to give more. Then there is never a problem because you don't have time to complain. You don't have time who is not taking it and who is not doing it because you are just constantly giving. And just find in different dimensions and different directions and different effects and different style that how you can just keep giving. The time you stop, the time problem starts. And this is the only best, if you ask me, the best way to be happy in life. Just give. Okay, so thank you very much. We will meet next week again and we are going to discuss the rest of the people who are left. Thank you.